My name is Taha Jiwaji. I'm the founder of Beem. Beem is a mobile communications service provider or a cloud communications provider. We work with companies or businesses to enable them to interact and to transact with their customers via mobile communication channels like SMS, USSD, airtime, mobile payments, and chatbots on WhatsApp. We've been around for quite a few years. We've been around since 2012. And our main office is in the city center on Zanaki Street. But we work across a number of countries across Africa. The main challenge that we're trying to solve for our customers is how to reach them directly and personally on their phone or where they are in the digital age. And generally, we're working with businesses that are consumer-facing or directly working with consumers and have a lot of them and don't have an easy way to communicate with each of them individually. So we help them do this through these digital communication or mobile communication channels. How did kind of Beem, originally actually it was called Bongo Live. The way it started is my parents had a computer shop and they needed a way to get offers or communicate offers out to students for the laptops that they were selling. And newspapers and such were not the ideal way to reach students, obviously, and SMS seemed like the medium of choice. So we started experimenting with this medium while I was still in college, and we did some tests, and it was effective, and people were responding to these messages. So we built a platform around it to actually send offers to people based on their interests. And that evolved over time to now being a more, less about offers and more about businesses being able to communicate whatever they need to communicate, either transactions or offers to their existing customers. So Beem has grown very organically over the last, or over our history. We haven't raised any external funding. It started with basically personal family savings that we'd kind of accumulated through my previous job. And those were invested into developing the platform. And we've just incrementally or organically reinvested everything that we've kind of earned through the business into growing the team, growing the platform, and now growing our geographic presence as well. So Beem's products or solutions are kind of split into two things. One is Beem Engage, which is our self-service platform or portal, where a business that is not tech-enabled can come in and use our services on a self-service basis. They log in, they manage their contacts, they can set up the campaigns, and do this all themselves on the portal. And this includes the SMS, airtime, or the chatbots. The other aspect of our business is something called Beem APIs, and this is primarily focused on or serving tech companies or software developers that need to integrate with our services to reach mobile operators. So this could be that maybe a USSD menu that a developer wants to build themselves, or they want to send a transaction notification via SMS. So they would integrate with our API and be able to deliver that service. Mainly we work with large and medium-sized SMEs or businesses that are consumer-facing and have a large number of customers, 500, 1,000 customers that they need to serve or support or sell to or communicate to. But our kind of range of customers is very broad. It ranges from banks, on the larger side, all the way to small church and mosque groups who just need to send out messages to them, or individuals sometimes who come and sign up because maybe they want to send some messages for their wedding or things like that. Yeah, so that's a good question. How, in terms of how we reach our customers, primarily our customers come online because they come directly to our website and sign up themselves on the platform. But we also have a program called a reseller program, which we train other resellers to be able to resell our services. And so a lot of customers come through our reseller program. A couple of other companies that provide, let's say, messaging services, but I think we've differentiated ourselves in the sense that we've managed to bring all of these communication channels onto one platform, which is pretty unique. The other unique proposition we have for companies is that because we're working across about 20 countries at the moment with mobile operators, we're able to deliver all these communication services across multiple countries. So they can come to one place and be able to use the same APIs and the same portal to deliver or serve their customers across multiple countries. We've also, because these communication services are the core part of what we do, we've developed a lot of expertise and domain experience in this space. So people kind of know us, or customers know us in the industry for this service. So I think the biggest challenge or roadblock that we faced in terms of growing our business and scaling our business is getting the right skill set and the right people to help us grow. Because as we've scaled, you face different challenges, and those can only be solved with the right people. Particularly software engineers that have experience building large-scale transactional systems, marketing folks that can help us acquire customers or get customers more easily and educate them more easily across multiple countries, technical salespeople to be able to communicate and explain our services. So I think that those are some of the challenges that we face. I think probably our biggest accomplishment since we've grown is being able to grow outside Tanzania, and then being able to replicate that across multiple countries. So I think the first country we went to was, I think, Burundi, where we started working with a mobile operator there. And now we're able to replicate this across about 20 countries. Yeah, I think I'm pretty optimistic. I think in the sense of, I think there's a lot of potential across our markets to continue to serve customers, because globally and locally, the way trends are going, that all businesses have to leverage technology and in order to survive. And we see ourselves as kind of giving the building blocks or the foundation for any business to be able to serve their customers on a digital channel, whether it's collecting payments via mobile money or sending notifications via SMS. These are some of the fundamental things that any business will need if they're moving to serve customers online or through the phone. 10 years from now, I think we're probably going to be serving a lot more customers, maybe 10,000 customers. Have a deeper presence in a lot more markets across Africa, and maybe some strategic partnerships or opportunities that would help us scale better. So the advice I would give to young people who are maybe running tech startups or trying to grow their technology business is, you need to keep at it. It takes a long time. for a business to mature, especially in a tough environment like Tanzania. It takes time for business to mature and for you to find a product market fit. The other thing I would also recommend is start looking outside very early on, because the Tanzanian market can seem a bit small and may have a limited customer base for the product or service that you're trying to sell. So it's always a good idea to start looking at adjacent markets or other markets that are similar to have a larger customer pool. So I think Media Convergency is an initiative to raise awareness and kind of educate the public, but also the community about some of the challenges that technology businesses and entrepreneurs in general face. Is a great initiative, and I think hopefully people gain something out of this in the process.